Okay, hello again. Here I am for another episode of Doghouse Restoration. Right here exclusively on my YouTube channel, Cursey Creations. So, thank you for watching. I hope you watch this and my other episodes. If you can see, I've started putting the roofing on the house. So I thought I'd shoot some more video while I finish the roofing, because I have to put the roof on. Then I got my little decorative pieces in the trim. And I still have to paint the front of the house. So, as for now, I'm going to finish doing the roof. So, here we go. See, I got these roofing shingles actually donated to me from a personal friend of mine. So, which was lucky there, because roofing can be expensive sometimes. So, what I'm doing is I'm just overlapping these like you're supposed to for a roof. And then I've already cut it to make sure it fits on the house right, and then now I'm nailing it down. So I got that piece. Now I'm getting this side here nailed down. To get it just right where I want it to go. Make sure we have it on here good and tight. Because I want this thing to be able to protect my dog when he's in here. Especially with the weather we've been having lately. And what I'm using is these little roofing nails. Because it should be the best. And then these lower panels here, I think I'm going to add an extra nail just to make sure there's a good seal on it. These middle panels not so much, but the bottom definitely for sure. So that my panels on there good. And then this piece I'm just going to fold over, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. When they start coming up on the other side. Shit, I gotta actually pull this one out because I need to get this thing good and tight. So I'm sure this is tight on here. So I gotta make sure that I push this down. So actually I think I'm gonna want to put the nail in right up here. There. So come over here, make sure I get the same thing over here on this end. The nice tight seal. And then I'll come along here in the middle and do the same thing. And then I'll have another flap probably once I get the rest of it on. So there's that on that side. So now I'm going to spin it over around and do it the same on the opposite side. So let's see here. Let me slide the house this way a little bit so I can get behind it. There's the nails poking through, but I remember I'm actually going to have a trim here on the front side, so it should cover that part up. So now I'm going to do it. See, now these shingles here are a little bit longer than they're supposed to be, so I have to cut them. So first I'm going to take it and then kind of fold it over exactly where I'm going to put it. So that's where I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to come over here. I have my special, well, I don't know really how special they are, but they're a little bit more jaggedy scissors. And I will use them to cut this off. Because now, once I have the house on here, or the roof on, I won't have to worry so much about trying to keep this thing covered up with rain. Which kind of is what happens right now. Oh shoot, well I cut that one too short, so luckily I have other pieces. So I'll use one of these other strips, and I'll save that shorter strip for something else. So that's why it's always good to have extra supplies. This is going to go right there, and then I want it to go right here. And I can already tell by looking at it that it's going to be a longer strip than the last one. So now I got to cut it. So we'll cut it. My stool. Sit down a little bit. Oh, I'm out there. I'm sitting right here so you guys can see me. So now I'm just cutting this, and then I'm going to put it on the roof. Okay, here we go. It should be measured right this time. And it is. Good. There's my hammer. Where's my hammer? Oh, right here. So be sure we get it right where I want it. Then I start putting it in the nails. So get it lined up where I want it to go. Make sure I got it all lined up right. There's the nail on that side. Here's the nail right here. I got this nail right here. The nail's a little too long, almost. So they stick out more than I want them to. Well, I just got one more strip, and then I gotta figure out how to do the part over the top. Probably what I'll do is I'll take one of these extra strips and get just the brown part as the overlap and just put it over the top. Because this one actually I can probably even use. This one they cut too short. Yeah, I can. I can use it on here. No, I don't want to, actually. I'll save that backup if I need it. So I'm going to now get this lined up where I want it. Make sure I have it going the right way. Now I see where I want to cut it, but I want to make sure I don't cut it too short. So I'm probably going to cut it right about here on the inside of the line. So I don't cut it too short like I did on the last one. Look at that. Now we'll take this over here. It might not look the best because all these nails and stuff, but it's feeling good. It'll hold up, and that's the main thing. Good to keep my dog. And then after this, I can check out. I think some of the wood and stuff I'm doing for my trimming things will be about ready to go. section anyways. So y'all out there in YouTube land, you guys have a good Christmas? Hope so. YouTube land, I guess that's the right term for everybody out there who's watching YouTube right now. Y'all are out there in YouTube land. Okay, then I think and one more strip should be good, and then I'll do a final piece over the top, and then I get back to finishing the trim and the little, like, because there's no windows on the side, but my theme is going to be a saloon, so it's called the Dog Bowl Saloon. So I have windows, like pieces of wood that have to look like shutters. I'm going to have one on either side and then one on the back, and then a little trim, and then on the side of the door, and maybe have a little sign that says the Dog Bowl Saloon. So let me get another piece, and then from there I will figure out the part that's going on the top. So, okay, got that measured, now let me cut it, and then I'll be good to go to install this one. So, I want this little piece is coming out, it's not supposed to. Well, my video looks like I'm getting low on time. So, what I'm probably going to do is finish the, let me turn this a little bit here. Finish the roof, and I'll probably just do the finishing touches and maybe even start on the little extra, the window shutters that you're talking about. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, my other videos. Please, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching another episode of Doghouse Restoration, and I'll see you next time.